Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Aries. How are you guys? This could be any aspect of your life. Take it how it best resonates. What does Aries need to know? Yeah, someone here could be just bored or a little drained. We'll see what's going on. Yeah, we have someone's walking away. This could be a rejection or someone just feels someone's not their type. But it's not where someone's been, it's where they're going. Yeah, someone's ready for something new. I see another offer opportunity. Yeah, it could be just someone who feels someone's not their type or they're just bored. The Ace of Pentacles, yeah, so someone here definitely going to build that foundation. So there is a reason to celebrate here. We have a person who's very curious. Now, it is possible too, some of you may have walked away because you're bored or you're just, this person's not your type. They may not be speaking the truth. But it is often just someone curious shining a light. We'll see. There's things that need to be learned. Yeah, there's a little confusion, illusion, things that are hidden. Some secrecy, possibly. Yeah, there's a need for clarity. Somebody here is looking for clarity. Yeah, so we have an energy of love. So someone's leaving someone behind they're not interested in, or they're just bored, or not their type. They want to plant that seed and build the foundation. If you're curious about someone, they may be finding out. I mean, it is to do with love. It has to do with choices. So definitely this is someone who's looking for clarity. There's something that they want to learn. So let's have a look at this. Yeah, looking for something new. Could be someone looking for a new home too, feeling a little drained. Yeah, the Tower. So this is somebody, the Tower coming down. Someone's making a sudden decision to walk away. This could be somebody curious, maybe finding out why you've walked away or someone's walked away. We have the Queen of, or pardon me, the Novice of Pentacles. So this is an energy of someone kind of just looking at this situation, looking at the details, just grounding themselves. So it's about looking at everything very carefully. Yeah, it's an opportunity here. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, we got someone here who's single. So someone just looking for clarity. Making sure someone is single. But I definitely feel we have someone who may not have been single or finding out somebody wasn't actually single. So take it as it resonates. This is a person who takes care of themselves. They have everything they need. Yeah. I think there's going to be a message here. It could be just a shock or surprise too. So, and it has to do with whether someone's type or not too, most definitely, unless someone has literally made a sudden decision, the Tower coming down. Could be someone finding out someone's curious or a little shock, surprise too. So, yeah, we got the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone curious. They're interested. They want to know everything. Yeah, this is somebody here learning something. I feel there's definitely some confusion, more that needs to be known. Who is this Knight of, or Page of Pentacles? The Page of Pentacles. Ooh, someone who's been kind of crushing. They're curious. Could be single parent energy, but it's about interest, investing. You know, someone's interested or finding out you're interested in them. I do see someone initiating a conversation. See, it's about some thinking, looking at the details. It has to do with how someone communicates. Now, the Novice is someone who, I mean, I just see someone looking at a situation. And it could be yourself. Maybe you're curious, but it has to do with initiating a conversation, somebody reaching out. So there's a situation that needs to be cleared up, or just someone who's curious, wanting to learn, wanting to know something. One's letting go of some baggage here. But this is entering. This is where the sun starts to shine. So it is about clearing something up. Something's weighing heavily on someone, or we have a person finding out something's bothering a person here. So, Yeah, it has to do with initiating. Somebody here who kind of takes their time. Yeah, I do see a time out. Someone taking a time out, pinned down by their thoughts, thinking. So there is a need for clarity and clearing something up. Somebody wants something cleared up here. Yeah, we have this energy of someone here. Oh my goodness, yeah. To me, it looks like someone here is comparing someone to someone else. But it's an internal struggle too, where someone's trying to make up their mind. Sometimes if someone doesn't make up their mind, the other person just takes another opportunity. Because I see an opportunity. Someone's single, planting that seed, building a foundation. See someone's interest, the things they're interested in, sowing the seeds. This is a person here, I feel, who's focusing on their house, home, their own financial foundation. But there's curiosity, interest. See, this is a person here who's something, it's a person kind of reminiscing, reflecting on something here. Someone talking to someone. I feel there's another person. There's somebody talking to someone. Yeah, see the high priestess, someone trusting their inner knowing. They already know the answers they're seeking. It's crushed longing. But I do see a little secretive energy. Someone's just keeping it to themselves, not saying anything, keeping it all in. But now we have a person here who's seeing the bigger picture. It's an energy of happiness, happy home, happy life. I feel like we have a person who's keeping something to themselves. They're keeping it all in. I mean, it's often private, privacy. But someone wants to know something here. And it is a person seeing the bigger picture. But I do see someone getting themselves out there. Look at that. Walking away, seeking something new. Someone's single. So I don't know if someone's rejected you or ignored you, but it's often just that epiphany, that realization, because we have a person reminiscing. See, maybe comparing someone to someone else here. It's very possible. But the curiosity. Tell me about the Prince of Swords. It's a masculine energy. This deck has masculine, feminine energies. Yeah, we have a person here who's kind of looking back, feeling beat up. See, someone here has given up. Someone here kind of gave up, taking a break, a time out, letting go of baggage. The sun's starting to shine, but I do see another opportunity. So this is about opportunity here. Yeah, I think there's a person here who is going to seize the bigger picture here. But this, whatever someone's finding out, it's making them happy. Yeah, I do see people talking, people involved. Just be careful of anyone who tells somebody else's secrets. Okay, because it looks like someone's telling someone else's secrets here. But it doesn't look so negative. And I do see this happiness, some kind of good news, because it's a person seeing the bigger picture. It looks like there's an opportunity, some kind of get-together or gathering. See someone taking a time out, letting go of baggage, little time to heal. But there's definitely this should I or shouldn't I. See, there's this should I or shouldn't I. And I think this is a person who wants to reach out. They're trying to decide if they should or not. Yeah, we have someone who's indecisive here. It's a person who needs to take off the blindfold and see. So this is somebody here who needs to see something maybe they didn't see before. See, there's people talking. There's some kind of good news. But I do see somebody not telling someone something, or someone is actually telling someone. Because it's a person who's curious. They want to know. I feel like we have someone talking to people. It's very positive, I feel. I mean, to me, this is good news. People getting together. You know, someone finding out someone's attracted. That's what it is. There's someone interested. Someone's attracted to someone. But I do think this is someone feeling a little confused. They need to know more. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's someone who has a little bit of a dark cloud hanging over them. So where there's things that need to be cleared up. See, the baggage needs to be released, a time out. Someone's definitely taken a time out. Yeah, maybe even a break from work, time out. But I do see an energy of putting in effort, building. See, making something a priority. Someone's prioritizing something here too. Could be people at work too. Yeah. Interesting energy. Let's have a look at the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. This is energy of an idea. Now, there could be a few things going on. Idea C is spark, attraction, a passionate new beginning. Definitely it's energy of attraction, curiosity. Someone's learning or finding out someone's interested or attracted. There's people talking about this. This is someone single in that social circle. But the interesting energy is this aha moment, this enlightenment to do with work, some kind of idea. So some of you may have a creative idea to do with work too. So I do see some sort of enlightenment and possibly a victory. But it's somebody here who needs to take off the blindfold and see. I don't know if it's someone comparing someone to someone else, but it definitely there's no comparison. Where there's people talking here, comparing one to the other. And there we have someone doing some thinking. Now this is just thinking, novice. This is a person looking for clarity. They're thinking about this. This actually goes here. See, this is someone starting to see something clearly here. Little enlightenment. Someone's being enlightened. See, this could be a victory too. But it's like a shock surprise. It's something that happens suddenly. Tell me about the Tower. Yeah, some sort of judgment where someone makes a decision. This is often an energy if someone doesn't show interest or they don't communicate, the other person just gets bored and walks away. Someone who's given up, they feel like they'd rather just be single. But look at this, there's curiosity, attraction, a spark. But I also feel as far as work goes, I see coming up with an idea. Somebody here definitely works a lot, more focused on work. But it's also an energy of priorities. See, this is someone focused on their priorities as well. Yeah, we got the Two of Wands. So there's some sort of choice, life path choice decision, a judgment. I definitely feel, I don't know if somebody was judging somebody wrong here, but I feel it, to me, it looks more like healing, time out. Someone's single, they feel like giving up. Now we have this spark attraction. So this is an energy of a single person. It's about being approachable. And someone may be comparing one person to the other. I definitely feel that too. Or one situation to the other. But it's an energy of a big decision going down this path. See, someone's reflecting on the path they were on. It's now time to go down another path. But it's about two people coming together. Yeah, we have a person here. This is Aries, Leo, Sag energy, masculine energy. It's just a person who's often bold, either inspired, some sort of inspiration. They're having a little aha moment. Someone's inspiring someone to take action, to initiate a conversation. It's a masculine energy. Oh yeah, see, an initiation of swords. Some of you may have a choice between a couple people, but it's about clarity and initiation. Starting something and making a choice. Now, some of you may have a choice. You may be a little indecisive or unsure. But I do see an energy of this crush, this longing. Some of you could have a person missing someone here. But you can see, I do see single parent energy too. Somebody here learning something. I mean, it could be someone who's not interested in that. But I definitely see other opportunities. Someone getting out there, see a social event, maybe a large gathering. So this is an energy of someone trusting their inner knowing. They actually already know the answers they're seeking. But there's definitely been some kind of secrecy where someone keeping it all in. Something's bothering someone here. So I do feel like we have a person going to initiate a conversation. It's about clearing something up. Clarity. See, to do with the moon. Things that are unknown, confusion, illusion. Someone here needs to take off the blindfold and see. See, it's all about seeing. Someone's seeing something maybe they didn't see before. Often it has to do with self, where we go within. See, somebody going within, into me I see. Something not being seen. Yeah, we have an energy of lack and negativity. But this is often a lack of money, lack of inspiration. Something to do with money. Somebody here needs to focus on work. See, a lack of of money, or someone just being left out in the cold. And it does look like something's bothering someone. I mean, I do feel someone being inspired, telling someone to take action, someone trying to inspire someone to do with work, to do with money, especially if there's lack. So I don't know if this is someone who's taking that. And it could be someone just giving someone an idea too. But it's definitely someone who may have a lot of debt, bills to pay off, see a lack of money, or someone just feeling being left out. Someone's being left out because there's a lot of people talking. And I do see the spark, the attraction here. But it's a passionate new beginning. Yeah, we have a person avoiding a disaster. See, moving on, trying to avoid. Someone's trying to avoid somebody here. They're trying to avoid a disaster. Yeah, so it's an energy of someone taking off the blindfold to see. But if there is indecision or someone trying to decide between two, I do see someone trying to avoid a disaster and moving on. Yeah. Something to do with, I mean, it could be someone just focusing on work. And it could have to do with someone even moving and relocating here. Let's have a look. I do feel it's an energy of somebody wanting to initiate a conversation, being bold. There's definitely something that needs to be cleared up. Yeah, Eight of Wands. It's a person who's been there, done that. See, this is someone who's been there, done that. They're out of here. They're moving on. It's an energy of someone distancing themselves from a situation because they've been there, done that. But I definitely feel choices. And I do feel someone isn't going to see something coming here too. And that's what happens often when it happens suddenly. Where someone doesn't see it coming and then they get into their head and start thinking. Because there's definitely a person pinned down by their thoughts. Yeah, it has to do with change, some kind of change. I don't know if it's someone who keeps coming back around doing the same thing, but I do feel this energy of change, a whole new chapter. And I feel it's an energy of looking. See, someone trying to avoid a disaster. See, someone distancing themselves from someone. And I mean, there could be something to do with travel, someone from a distance too. So like I say, it's just, there's definitely an energy of work, someone really busy. They got a lot on their plate. They're a little overwhelmed. So that could be something being cleared up here. Where someone's trying to avoid someone because they have a lot going on. See, it's somebody dealing with something personal, something private. So there is going to be a conversation here. Some of these personal issues, privacy. Wow. So I do see change, somebody moving on from a situation. Possibly even moving and relocating. See, a busy time. Someone's got a lot on their plate. They're feeling heavy. It's weighing them down. So if you have somebody here who kind of moved on or just distanced himself or walked away, you may find out why. So we have this energy of the Magician. So this is someone who has everything they need to manifest their desire. So there's some desire here. I think some of you have some choices here. I do. If you have someone who walked away or you walked away because you were busy, you didn't have time, or you were dealing with something personal, you know, this is where I kind of feel is that it's all about someone having all the tools. See, there's something being learned. Someone's learning. Someone is learning something. They're gathering up info. They're learning. It's about change or learning that someone's moving and relocating. But there's something interesting about that king up, or that it's basically the initiative wand. See, it's about initiating. Someone's initiating a conversation. It's like, I feel there's people maybe inspiring them to do so. But it has to do with the enlightenment, a little aha moment that someone's having here. As far as work, like I feel someone's trying to inspire someone to focus on work. Because I feel maybe that's what this person's doing. Because there's definitely, it looks like a lack of money. Someone feeling ignored, ghosted, left out in the cold. See, it's all about clearing up confusion with the moon. Clearing something up. Someone wants to clear something up here. Because there's definitely confusion. And I mean, it's illusion, delusion, whatever it may be, but it's about clearing it up. And this is someone learning something. Now they have everything they need, the tools, the information. So I feel like you're going to get a conversation. You may not see it coming, but it's an energy of change. There's definitely change coming. If you have somebody coming back around, just like I say, it has to do with change. But I do see things moving. There's movement here because it's about going with the flow. So I do see this manifesting something new. Yeah, it has to do with an emperor. We have an emperor here. This is often a person who may be making something happen. Emperors often take control. But this is a person who definitely knows what they want. I feel this is just somebody here, you know, that sudden energy is some sort of decision, a judgment. Someone may have felt kind of judged here, but like I feel it's an energy of somebody trying to inspire somebody to focus on work, their money. But it's all about initiating a conversation to clear something up. You know, someone's lifestyle habits, the way they conduct themselves. I see contracts and negotiations. I see learning. This is somebody learning something here. We're trying to teach somebody something and they're not seeing or not getting it. But it has to do with, I don't know, maybe some sort of an agreement here too. Yeah, we got a person in hermit mode doing some soul searching. It's all about going down this path. I feel some of you have a choice here, and it could have to do with work or your love life or even both. So I do see a busy time. And this is somebody contemplating, looking for clarity, looking for answers as to why someone walked away. So I feel like there's going to be some truth, but this person's definitely thinking and learning. See some time in between, things calming down, a person very busy. So this is an emperor making something happen, but I feel like, I mean, this could be a boss situation too. Some of you may get news. It's all how you look at it, and it could have to do with having to move and relocate for work. But it's all about this path. This is about somebody going down this path. The hermit is an energy of a person who's often on their own path. See, they're ambitious. They have goals. They have things that they want to achieve. This is why I feel someone's just sort of either moving for work or relocating. But it has to do with abundance, growth, financial abundance. Yeah, we got there's pride, ego. But it's also an energy of a person who's chasing. Somebody may be chasing someone here. Because it's somebody who has that negativity. Like I feel someone may have judged somebody like they didn't have any money or they just aren't, you know, there's this lack. To me, it looks like lack of ambition, lack of goals, lack of things not being achieved. So it's like someone's trying to inspire someone to focus on work. Priorities is what I feel. And there we have this. This is all about victory too, you know, in the end, being victorious. But I definitely feel this is someone who definitely was on their own path, things that they want to achieve, goals, ambition. And it is an energy of someone who's a bit of a free spirit or someone who's just broke free from a situation. So they're trying to achieve something here. It's a breakthrough. I see someone having a breakthrough or just breaking free. So I do see a bit of a free spirit. Yeah, so someone felt something wasn't fair. See, it has to do with someone breaking free from a relationship. And we have things moving quickly, someone feeling overwhelmed. They got a lot on their plate, a lot of things. There's definitely some baggage that needs to be released too. But it's definitely the energy of busy. And I do feel some of you, it's this energy of inspiration, somebody inspiring someone to focus on something creative. Because I do see this energy of, and I wouldn't be surprised too, I do see this energy of someone taking a trip, a vacation, taking a time out. But I feel like we have someone chasing after something here too. And someone has made a decision and they weighed the pros and the cons, the good outweighing the bad. It's like they don't see something coming. But I do feel if there is indecision, if you are feeling indecisive about two, one of these people is an Emperor if there's two. But I feel for most of you it's about work and possibly someone's love life here. But it's about achieving goals, what someone hopes to achieve. See, it has to do with justice and harmony. Someone had just broke free from a relationship. And somebody here is looking for attention, chasing after someone. And I feel this is someone who's likely not given someone the attention. But yet we have someone who is very single. You planted the seed, opportunity. It looks like we have a single person planting that seed. It's all about someone building their foundation. Finances, definitely. So I don't know if someone judged somebody wrong or what, but this is a person who made the decision to break free, to end a situation. And it's possible someone here feels someone just isn't their type, or they're just not the one. Yeah, it's a person definitely feeling very confident with the decision they've made. I do see someone here could have been kinder and more compassionate. But it's a person who feels, I feel, confident with a decision. But I do see a lot of, this is somebody who lacked the confidence that this going down this path was the right thing to do. So I do see possibility someone wanting to clear something up. Could be somebody asking for forgiveness, apologizing possibly, but they're going to initiate. It's a person initiating this. Yeah, so we have the Queen of Cups. This is a motherly figure, but it has to do with someone who's waiting for someone to communicate. See, it's about, this is someone often kindness, compassion, very forgiving. But it could be it's somebody mature, emotionally mature and available. See, this is somebody here maybe feeling someone just isn't the right person. If you are that single person, like I say, there's other opportunities. You may need to make a decision. You might just decide yourself to move on from a situation. Thanks, but no thanks, no longer interested. But this is a person who often waits for somebody to reciprocate. But I feel this is someone now focusing on another situation. So there's definitely relationship energy. But I do see people in that social circle, like somebody finding out some kind of truth here. Yeah, motherly figure, probably in the social circle. Yeah, it has to do with a person taking a step back, someone tempering their passions, emotions. But I see someone trying to tempt somebody at the same time, because it's about attention, someone giving someone unwanted attention. And then we have, it's an energy of someone just taking time. This is a person calming down and making a decision. But it is an energy of tempering those emotions. Someone taking a step back, seeing things from a different light. See, it's an energy of someone taking off the blindfold and seeing. Yeah, some of you got a person. There's definitely some kind of interest from someone here. Yeah, see, spending time together, doing things together, collaborating, working together. See? So there's definitely some of you got work situations going on, collaborating, working in a team, being a team player. But it's also an energy of two people who build each other up and they don't tear each other down, because that's the Tower. So there's definitely someone who is dealing with a lot. Could be both of you for that matter. But like I say, there's something to do with creativity and working together, doing something together. There's a person here who's on their own path. Somebody is on their own path. They have goals, things they want to achieve. So I do see somebody moving on. But I also see change coming, and I do feel some of you, there's something else coming in that you're not going to see coming. Yeah, see, this is leaving something behind, taking a leap of faith. Saying to look before you leap. But I see going down a new path. Some of you are going to leave something behind. You're going to go down another path. Because I do see you've got another opportunity coming in where you don't see it coming. It's a person who's curious. Now, maybe it's yourself. You're curious and you're going to take that leap of faith and take a risk. So interesting. There's a lot. I see a busy time. I see things speeding up. I see a really busy time ahead. But I do see this flirty, playful, youthful. I feel like we have two people who just aren't on the same page as far as lifetime goals, achievements. And this is why I feel it's this energy of leaving it behind and going off on a whole new path here. Because I feel there's someone here who's definitely on their own path. They have things they want to achieve. It's like maybe they just don't have time, right? Someone who just doesn't have time. They're very much invested in other things. But you can see some of you, there is someone very curious. They want to know everything. Maybe it's yourself. You're not afraid of taking a leap of faith. Yeah, it's about looking before you leap, playing it safe, being a little cautious, a little careful what you wish for. But I do see this hopeful energy. And I also feel too, take off the mask. Be yourself, okay? Just be yourself. Yeah, I definitely feel there's a spark and attraction. It's almost like you're like just going to kind of move on here. Like I said, I do feel like there's someone here who's dealing with something very personal. Maybe it was nothing personal, but I definitely feel like, I feel some of you didn't get what you wanted from someone. It wasn't emotionally fulfilling. And this is why I feel it's going down this path, choosing a different path. Yeah, I see a little mind games, manipulation, or just trust issues. I do, and it's often frustration. Now, when I see the Six of Wands, this is someone who feels defeated. And this is why I just give up feeling defeated, taking a risk. So this is why I feel lessons being learned, looking before you leap. Because I definitely feel that energy of defeat, frustration. I don't know if somebody was manipulating someone or playing games, but like I say, this is just an energy of, I feel you're going to leave this behind. And I do feel going off on a path. And I do think now it'll be like comparing one to the other. And I definitely feel whoever this other person is, there's probably nothing that's going to compare because we have an emperor. Emperors often are the ones that make things happen. I mean, it is possible after some time goes by, things calm down. When someone isn't busy, they could come back around. But it's telling you to look before you leap. Okay? So don't let somebody manipulate you either here. See, this is an energy of partnering up, stability, long-term stability, possibly a business owner. See, someone's on a path here. They got a lot on their plate. They have a lot to do. So I wouldn't be surprised some of you've got a work situation here. So it's an energy of focusing. Someone may be focusing too much on their love life and they need to focus on work. Because it could be just a change of focus. I wouldn't be surprised for some of you. But there's definitely a single person here, right? An opportunity coming in, planting the seed, building the foundation. See, it's all about investing and interest. See, patience. It's all about patience. Someone's hoping patience pays off. Someone may be trying to pay something off too. A lot of baggage, debt to pay, bills to pay, Yeah, look at, there's opportunity. See, it's all about seeking out other opportunities. Maybe somebody treating you like an option. But it's definitely an energy of someone procrastinating, looking at this opportunity. I feel some of you are going to seek out other opportunities, or somebody may even tell you to. It's like they don't have time. It's about spending time together, doing things together. It's telling you to take off the blindfold and see, do you actually have anything in common? The things that you may not really have in common. And there's the Tower again, shock, surprise. See, this is where it's all about going down this path. I actually feel that some of you, as far as love life, you have a choice coming in. And I don't think you're going to see this coming. But the Tower is the Tower coming down. And I do feel too somebody rebuilding their life. But I do feel there's going to be this person, whether you're dealing with them now or you have, it looks like you already have. And it's possible, like I say, it's about someone feeling defeated, the Tower going down, maybe being really angry. This is Mars energy. This is your energy. But I wouldn't be surprised if you don't see this coming. So it's saying to plan, prepare ahead. Get your finances together too here. And I do see contracts, negotiations. Be careful when you sign something. Look at it very carefully. Because I do think this is about manifesting, having everything you need. There's desire. It's also an energy of creating on this whole new path. I think you've got another person coming in. Some of you it's work, or some of you have both. So I do see the energy of needing to, justice is about balance, balancing out your life, focusing on work, play. See, this is someone focusing too much on their love life, not focusing enough on their work. And now there's this opportunity coming in. I wouldn't be surprised if the Emperor's a boss, but I mean, it's definitely a person here who has goals, things they want to achieve, partnership. It's all about long-term stability. Yeah, so it's contracts, negotiations, some kind of an agreement. See, some of you just aren't on the same page with someone. It's your lifestyle. But others of you, there is someone here I do feel coming in, and you're not going to see it coming. This could change everything. So this is actually quite lovely. It's all about just telling you to reflect on past, take the lessons learned, applying them to this situation. Because I do see manifesting something new, and there being a lot of desire, inspiration. See, this is the Magician is creative, but just watch out for someone who manipulates. If you have someone who comes back around, watch out for mind games and manipulation, okay? Because emperors aren't fooled either, okay? So if you're a masculine Aries, don't be fooled, okay? Yeah. Definitely I feel some sort of an agreement or opportunity. I wouldn't be surprised someone needs to move suddenly because of work and a contract, but it will bring in stability. Yeah. But as far as love life goes, I do feel it's an energy of somebody who, I mean, to me it looks like a person in the social circle telling someone. I see kindness, compassion, some sort of forgiveness here. But it's also an energy of someone who's confident about something, about their feelings. So, yeah, it could be just somebody telling someone this, but I really feel with the Magician, this is about manifesting something new. I do see some drama, obstacles, challenges. These are temporary energies with the Tower. See, so just watch out for anyone who manipulates or plays mind games. But it's an energy of overcoming obstacles, challenges, just a lot of drama. But it's temporary, and that's why I feel this moving on energy. And I do feel like there is change coming, and I do feel something to do with work. I feel that. I just feel like you're going to be overwhelmed, and there's just too much happening too fast. So it's about being patient. I feel the lessons learned is to learn to be patient while you're waiting for something, or you're, being patient to focus on other things. Yeah, something here is, I feel something's going to pay off here. I think something's going to pay off. Yeah, there's an ending and a new beginning, transformation. See, this is something that changes. I feel there's internal and external things happening here. But this is something that is creating this transformation and change. And it could be where you have a realization. If someone comes back around, they're never going to change. You're just not on the same page. And it could be about doing things together, spending time together. But as far as work, I do see changes to do with work for some of you. And I do see stability. Yeah, don't be afraid to negotiate a little bit. But be patient. Yeah, because I do see somebody here with a little bit of a temper. Somebody having a little bit of a temper and some drama here. So, yeah, definitely look before you leap. Okay? Beautiful change and transformation for the better coming. Take care and bye for now.